Well, we've been talking about linear functions, and we're in here a little bit of in a section where we're talking about finding intercepts to graph a line. And so what we're talking about doing here is we are finding the X and Y intercepts, and then we can use those intercepts to graph a line by just connecting those two dots. Now, to find an X-intercept in the function equation, we set Y equal to 0 to find the X-intercept, and to find the Y-intercept, we set X equal to 0, and then solve both equations. So let's go here to the next slide, and we'll see how this works. Okay, so let's take a look at finding X and Y intercepts. And so I'm given a function equation here that you can see, which is 2x plus 5y minus 10 equals 0. And I'm first on this left-hand side. And by the way, I'm on page 71, I believe it is, in your book, 71, example 4. And that's guided practice there at the bottom of that example block. So I got a function equation, 2x plus 5y minus 10 equals 0. And I'm going to find the x-intercept, I am going to set y equal to 0, which you can see that we've done right here. And now we're going to solve. So I got 2x plus 5 times 0 minus 10 equals 0. Now I could have gone ahead and moved this 10 on over and made it a plus 10. I just decided to wait on it. It's just a preference. You could go ahead and move that over if you wanted to in the very beginning. I did it here towards the end. So let's go 2x plus 5 times 0 minus 10 equals 0. Well, 5 times 0 is going to be 0, and I'm left now with 2x minus 10 equals 0. I'm going to subtract 10 from, add 10 to both sides, and that's going to give me 2x equals 10. And now I'm going to divide both sides of the equation by 2. And when I do, I am left here with x is equal to 5, and that is my x-intercept for this equation, 2x plus 5y minus 10 equals 0. The x-intercept is 5. Now, to find the y-intercept, I'm going to do the opposite. I'm going to set x equal to 0. And so 2 times 0 is just 0, and I'm left now with 5y minus 10 equals 0. I'm going to add 10 to both sides, giving me 5y equals 10. Now I'm going to divide both sides by 5, and so y is equal to 2, and I have found that my y-intercept is equal to 2. So I got an x-intercept equal to 5, a y-intercept equal to 2. From this original equation here, 2x plus 5y minus 10 equals 0. So if you recall, we had the x-intercept of 5 and a y-intercept of 2, and then we can use this to graph. So here I've got, I went ahead and we got a point here on the line of 5 right here, x-intercept, where it's the line is crossing, where we have the x-intercept here. I put the point here. I put a point right here at 2, where y is the y-intercept is 2. We draw a line through it, and there we go. We've taken 2 points, x-intercept of 5, y-intercept of 2, and we have we have used the intercepts to graph a line. Well, we'll take a look at one more where we're going to find the x and y intercepts. And this time we've got an equation. And our equation here is that y equals minus 8x minus 4. So again, to find the x-intercept, I am going to set y equal to 0, which we've done right there. So we got 0 equals minus 8x minus 4. I add 4 to both sides. And that's going to be 4 equals minus 8x. Now I'm going to divide both sides by minus 8, which is going to initially give me minus 4 over 8, which I reduce down to minus 1/2. So minus 1/2 equals x, and my x-intercept is minus 1/2. Taking the same equation, now I want to find the y-intercept, and again, when I do, I'm going to set x equal to 0, and we can see here that We've done that right there. So now we've got y equals minus 8 times 0 minus 4. Well, minus 8 times 0 is just 0. And so we're left with y is equal to minus 4. And our y-intercept is minus 4. So in the equation, y equals minus 8x minus 4. Our x-intercept is minus 1/2. And our y-intercept is minus 4. So if you recall, we've got an x-intercept of minus 1/2. So let's say that that's roughly right about there. So if I can make this thing work, well, let's see if we can't move this. All right, so let's graph this given our two intercepts. We've got A is equal to minus 1/2, or I got it in here as at minus 0.5, and B, or Y, our y-intercept, I should say, is equal to minus 4. So let's go here. We're going to go, let's see, that looks to be about minus 1/2. And here is our y-intercept at minus 4. And there we go. It's even giving us what the equation is, 4.08x plus 0.05y. How about it? Okay, so we graphed using minus 1/2, x-intercept at minus 1/2, y-intercept at minus 4, and there's the graph of our line.